Hello, and a warm welcome to the Email Money Masterclass for beginners, specifically part 1 of this series. In this session, we're going to explore the foundational elements that form the basis of successful email marketing, focusing on 2 critical areas, deliverability and design, which are essential for any beginner to get right from the start. Our primary goal here is to help you, as a complete beginner, improve your emails step by step by understanding and applying the 4 key concepts: deliverability, design, dialogue, and data. We'll start with the absolute basics of the first 2 to build your confidence and set you up for success. First, let's demystify what email deliverability really means in simple beginner terms. Simply put, it's all about ensuring that your carefully crafted emails actually land safely in your subscribers' primary inboxes, rather than getting filtered away and lost in that dreaded spam or promotions folder where they might never be seen. For beginners like you, mastering this starts with focusing on ethical sending practices above all else. This means you should always send your emails only to people who have explicitly given you their permission to contact them, such as through a clear sign-up form where they opt in knowingly and willingly. Maintaining a clean email list is absolutely crucial for long-term success. Regularly review and remove inactive subscribers, those who haven't opened or engaged with your emails in the last 6 months, for example, or anyone who has unsubscribed, as this directly improves your sender reputation and boosts overall deliverability rates. Next, let's talk about crafting subject lines that can genuinely improve your open rates in a trustworthy way, without ever resorting to manipulative or spammy tactics that could harm your reputation. An effective subject line for beginners should always be clear, concise, and accurately reflect exactly what the email's content is about. For instance, something straightforward like, "Your weekly email tips inside" builds real trust with your audience right from that very first glance, encouraging honest engagement. So, make it a rule to avoid clickbait phrases like "secret hack revealed" or any misleading wording. Instead, concentrate on providing true value up front and setting clear, realistic expectations for what the reader will discover when they open your email. Now, let's move on to some basic design principles for creating emails that are clear and highly readable for everyone. Remember, good design in email marketing isn't just about looking pretty or aesthetic appeal. It's fundamentally about effective communication that gets your message across smoothly. A clean layout is absolutely paramount for beginner success. Always think carefully about how your email will appear on different devices, like desktops, tablets, and smartphones, ensuring it's responsive, easy to scan quickly, and simple to understand at just a glance without any confusion. Using proper spacing between your text blocks, images, buttons, and calls to action is key. This generous white space prevents your email from looking cluttered or overwhelming, making it far more inviting and user-friendly for your readers. Visual hierarchy is your guide to directing your readers' eye naturally through the most important information first. Achieve this by using clear headings, bold text for emphasis, and bullet points to break down ideas, helping them prioritize effortlessly. When you apply these elements well, your emails become much easier for people to understand and digest quickly. This ensures your core message gets across efficiently, without requiring too much time or effort from the reader on their end. For beginners just starting out, the key takeaway is to always prioritize clarity over any kind of complexity in your designs. Don't be tempted to incorporate too many fancy elements, animations, or intricate layouts that could distract or confuse your audience. In practice, a simple, well-structured email with straightforward elements will always be far more effective than a visually busy one packed with too many colors, fonts, or graphics that ends up confusing and overwhelming your audience instead. Always keep in mind that your primary goal with every email is to communicate your message clearly and effectively to drive results. Embracing simplicity in your approach often leads to the best engagement and outcomes for beginners. To quickly recap what we've covered so far, we've explored the foundations of email deliverability, including ethical sending practices, the importance of clean lists, writing honest subject lines that boost opens, and basic design principles like layout and spacing. These are the crucial first steps for any beginner looking to meaningfully improve their email marketing efforts right away. Take time to practice implementing these foundations consistently to build a strong, reliable base for future growth. In part 2 of this masterclass, we'll dive even deeper into dialogue and data, exploring practical ways to craft engaging, conversational messages, and use simple insights and analytics to further optimize and refine your emails over time. Thank you so much for joining us in part 1 of the Email Money Masterclass for beginners. Keep practicing these essential principles diligently, and we look forward to seeing you again in the next session where we'll build on this foundation. Welcome back to the Email Money Masterclass for beginners, part 2, Dialogue. If you joined us for part 1, you're already on your way to better emails, and now we're building on that with essential tips for writing dialogue that resonates. Let's get started on making your messages feel truly human. Today, we'll focus on writing emails that truly connect with your audience, turning formal notes into friendly exchanges. By the end of this session, you'll know how to craft content that draws readers in and keeps them engaged from the first line to the last. Our goal is to make your emails feel more human and engaging, just like chatting with a colleague over coffee. This approach helps beginners build stronger connections without complicated techniques, fostering trust right away. First, let's talk about tone and language. Aim for a friendly, human approach in every message, using words that sound natural and warm, as if you're speaking directly to one person who matters to you. Avoid industry jargon that might confuse your readers, like terms such as funnel optimization or CTR metrics. Simple language is always best for beginners, ensuring everyone understands your point clearly and feels included. Think of your email as a conversation with a friend, not a formal lecture. Start with "Hi there" instead of "Dear subscriber," and use contractions like "I'm" and "your" to keep it casual and approachable. Next, let's structure your paragraphs for easy reading. Long blocks of text can be intimidating, especially on mobile devices where screens are smaller and attention spans are short. Break up your content into short, digestible paragraphs, perhaps just 1 or 2 sentences each, so readers can pause, absorb, and continue without feeling overwhelmed by walls of text. This makes your email scannable and much more inviting to read, increasing the chances they'll stick around to learn what you have to share and take the next step you suggest. Now, how do you make messages feel personal without pretending to be someone you're not? It's about being genuine in your own style while tailoring to their interests. Authenticity is key. Use your own voice and share genuine insights, like mentioning a common challenge you've faced, to build real rapport without copying anyone else's persona. Personalization means addressing your reader directly, say with their first name if possible, and showing you understand their needs, such as struggling with email opens or content ideas. Always set a clear purpose for each email. What do you want your reader to know or do? Whether it's to learn a tip, click a link, or reply, define it up front. A clear purpose guides your writing and helps your reader understand your message quickly, preventing confusion and making your communication more effective every time. Finally, let's discuss ethical communication. Always be respectful and transparent, treating your subscribers as valued individuals rather than just numbers in a list. Build trust by being honest and clear in all your interactions, delivering exactly what you promise without exaggeration or hidden surprises. Avoid misleading language or hidden agendas, like vague subject lines that don't match the content. Your readers deserve your honesty to feel secure opening your emails. Remember, ethical communication strengthens your relationships and reputation, leading to loyal readers who look forward to hearing from you consistently. So, to recap, write with a human tone, use simple language without jargon, and structure for readability with short paragraphs that invite easy scanning. Make your messages personal through authenticity and direct address, and always have a clear purpose to guide both you and your reader effectively. And most importantly, communicate ethically with respect and transparency, as this foundation supports everything else in your email journey. Try these tips in your next email. You'll be amazed at the difference they make in responses and connections. Start small and watch your confidence grow. Join us next time for part 3, where we'll explore even more ways to master your email communication with practical, beginner-friendly strategies. Keep practicing and your emails will shine. Thank you for joining the Email Money Masterclass. See you soon for more supportive guidance.
Hello, and welcome to part 3 of our Email Money Masterclass for beginners. In this session, we'll explore the power of simple data to enhance your email writing, helping you communicate more effectively with your audience in a beginner-friendly way. This session focuses on understanding simple metrics like open rate, click rate, and reply rate to improve the clarity and engagement of your emails, all without getting bogged down in any technical jargon that might overwhelm you as a beginner. We'll learn how these basic data points can guide your improvements, encourage you to try small experiments with your writing, and help you review results ethically so you can adjust your approach for better, clearer communication with your readers. First, let's demystify some basic email metrics that every beginner should know: the open rate, the click rate, and the reply rate. These are straightforward numbers that give you insight into how your emails are performing. Your open rate tells you the percentage of people who actually opened your email after receiving it in their inbox. It's a key starting point to see if your email is getting noticed right away. A higher open rate often means your subject line was compelling, clear, and relevant enough to your audience to spark their curiosity and prompt them to click and open the message. The click rate measures how many recipients clicked on a link or button inside your email after opening it. This shows the level of interest in the specific content or offers you included. This metric indicates just how interested and engaged people were with the content you offered within the email itself, helping you gauge if your message held their attention long enough to take action. Finally, the reply rate shows how many people responded directly to your email by hitting reply and sending a message back to you. It's a direct measure of conversation starting. A good reply rate suggests your message resonated deeply with recipients, felt personal and inviting, and prompted them to start a direct conversation with you right away. These numbers are not just cold statistics. They are valuable, actionable feedback that reveals how clear your writing is and how much interest you're generating with your audience every time. For instance, a low open rate might mean your subject lines aren't clear enough, don't promise real value, or fail to grab attention in a crowded inbox as a beginner writer. If your click rate is low, it could be that the content inside your email isn't compelling or clear enough to encourage readers to take that next step and click on your links. And a low reply rate could indicate that your call to action isn't clear and direct, or your overall message doesn't naturally invite a response from your audience. Remember, data should guide your steady improvement as a beginner, not pressure you into feeling overwhelmed or inadequate in your email writing efforts. Think of these metrics as friendly suggestions from your audience, gently helping you refine and polish your writing style over time with small, manageable steps. Embrace small experiments like trying different subject lines, varying your calls to action slightly, or adjusting the structure of your email to see what works best. These small, thoughtful changes, when observed through your metrics, can lead to significant improvements in the clarity of your writing and the engagement from your audience. When reviewing your results, always do so ethically, with a focus on improving the clarity and true value you provide to your audience through honest communication. Adjust your writing to make your messages more understandable, helpful, and reader-focused, rather than trying to manipulate emotions or pressure recipients in any way. Avoid aggressive marketing techniques at all costs. Our goal here is to build lasting trust and provide genuine, helpful value in every email you send. Remember, every single email you send is a valuable opportunity to connect authentically and serve your audience in a better, more meaningful way. By consistently using these simple data points as your guide, you can continuously refine and improve your email writing skills over time. This concludes part 3 of our Email Money Masterclass for beginners, and we truly hope you now feel more confident and equipped in your email writing journey ahead. Keep experimenting with small changes, keep learning from your metrics, and most importantly, use this data to grow your skills confidently and ethically.